Welcome to this new multiple part series in which we'll be making an entire motorcycle from nothing. The bike we're building is a 1910 Harley-Davidson Model 6A board track racer. I know that's quite a mouthful, but it's basically a racing bike from the 1910s. We're going to be building every part of this bike except the engine and the wheels, and so it's just too difficult to make ourselves, and we know that's the proper equipment for that. In today's episode I'll be starting an engine. It needs to be adapted to be able to fit on our frame, which hopefully we can make in the next episode if we get this issue resolved. So I'm going to show you what the problem is right now. Okay, so this is what we are working with. I have this old burnout motor. It has 8 horsepower around 270 cc's. Overhead valves, which is ideal. It's what Harley would have used back then in 1910. So that's perfect. Only problem with the engine is it's a stationary engine, so it's not meant to be fitted into a bicycle frame or a motorcycle frame. So we have to modify this oil pan a bit. I tried doing this with aluminum welding. Didn't go very well. I don't have the right equipment nor the experience for welding aluminum. So I want to make this part again out of steel. Originally it was like square, but we want this round shape to fit into a frame, into the motorcycle frame. So I made up this drawing, pretty simple, just a basic part. I'm gonna try to make this out of steel. First of all, I have this plate, which we're gonna cut out into the shape to create the mid part. And then you have these little strips, which we're gonna be using for the fit up to the engine. That's to be pretty close since you don't want any oil leaking out of this. So I'm gonna try to bend these up in the forge over there and hope that that works. We can always grind these into the perfect shape and make sure it fits up. Then you have to drill these holes so we can mount it. So yeah, it's a bit of a challenge, but I think we can do it. So let's get into it. So I thought I would give cold bending a try, and it actually works pretty great. So I've bent one up and it fits pretty good. As you can see, it's almost exactly the same shape. so everything has been bent, everything has been tacked together, it's looking pretty good so far. Next thing we have to do is make sure we have enough clearance over here for the bolts, and that's why I'm going to weld in this piece of tubing that's been cut in half. They have enough space like you have on the old one, and then everything can be welded up and should be ready to go. Okay, so everything has been welded up, it's not so bad, looks alright. So we're gonna grind a little bit, finish it off, and then we can install it on the engine. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast making this thing. It was took some figuring out to get the fans in, but it did it perfect. It has a good fit up. You put a gasket on there. It shouldn't leak. I'm gonna test it though. Next episode, that's when it gets really exciting, because then we can start building the frame, and that's when you get to see the real results. So I hope to see you in the next video, and thanks again for watching.